I remember once I went to go speak with one of the world's largest grocery chains. And they invited me to come speak, and they said, we're looking to become collaborative and transparent and open, and we want to use all these wonderful technologies. And I said, great, I would love to come meet with you guys. Let's talk. I show up to this organization. Everyone is in a suit and tie. And these are non-customer facing roles, mind you. Men, women, everyone is dressed up like they're going to the most formal event of their lives. Everyone is sitting in a cubicle, and you could hear a pin drop in this place. And there's hundreds of people all over the place. I mean, this was a massive building. Meanwhile, this guy's telling me that they want to create this digital, collaborative, transparent, open environment when it is the most non-collaborative environment I have ever seen. And I was a little confused, so I asked the guy, I said, everybody's wearing a suit and tie here. Have you guys ever asked why? Why do you guys all have to wear a suit and tie? And they said, yeah, one day we asked our CEO, and I said, and what did he say? And he said, well, he said it was like that the day he got there, and it's going to be like that the day he leaves. End of conversation. That's it. That is what he wanted. Those were the rules. No questions asked. That is not a supportive environment. The exact opposite of that is a company called the Motley Fool. Again, in the finance space, they give finance advice. They do a lot of work in the financial sector. I'm sure a lot of you guys probably read their publications, the news that they put out. I had a chance to visit the Motley Fool, and they're one of the few companies in the world that I have ever seen that has a chief collaboration officer. This guy's whole job is to figure out how to get people to work together. Not just digitally, but in the real world. I mean, he actually plays games with them. Like they play a, get out of the room game, where they put a bunch of employees, they stick them in a room, they lock it, not actually lock it, but they give clues within the room, and the employees need to figure out how to get out. They had something else where if every employee was able to look at any other employee and guess and get their name right, and if every employee could do that 100% of the time, they unlocked a pool of money for all of the employees to share. And of course, it worked. This is the type of organization where to get people to read their quarterly and their annual reports internally, they make it like a choose-your-own-adventure game. So instead of just reading the quarterly report, which is boring and dry, they make it, find out what happens, turn to page 24. They made it a choose-your-own-adventure game. Right? So this is the type of organization that we're talking about. Create a supportive environment. If you want to have this type of a digital experience, you have to think about the physical environment that you actually have for your employees. You can't have one environment in one place and another environment in another place. It's not going to work.